Heading home, heading right onto Twitter, as the kids do. Right when the bell rings, they take out their phones.
Sometimes they're on it in class and you don't catch it.
Well, I'd like to think I'm better than that, Peach. All right? I'd like to think I'm like an assassin in there, a ninja, if you will.
All right.
No one's taking their phone out in Mr. Langett's class.
I'm pretty sure you were doing some prep at work, but, I guess it's okay for you.
Kids had a half day. Shut up, Peach.
All right.
Shut up, Peach. Trying to
I
get me
saw some
fired
things
out
moving
here.
around in here. I was like, wait a minute.
So much like the kids taking out the phones, getting on the social medias. That's what we're doing right now in the social media roundup, scouring the interwebs for your posts about our beloved Orlando Magic. And I've got to start with a big shout out to the Six Man Show. Had Nikola Vucevic on, Magic legend, and they had a really juicy question that kind of took off in the Magic community specifically. If Nikola Vucevic, actually all over the place, if Nikola Vucevic would ever consider a reunion with the Orlando Magic, and he said unequivocally, absolutely. And it's something not only that he considered, but it's something that he has been considering and something that has been on his mind, that he definitely wants a return before the end of his career. Peach, I mean, I know you just talked a lot. You've got some strong emotions on this.
But we're mid-season, and you're still playing for the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, it was a bit
It
odd.
feels like tampering that they even asked, because these guys have a relationship with the Magic at this point. I don't know how this got... This just feels under the radar. Like they somehow got away with this, and it's just out there in the zeitgeist. And it's amazing. It's cool, definitely, that they, get to have players on their show and talk to them about various things. I don't want Vooch to come back to the Magic. I guess I'm probably in the minority on that. I just
This fucking guy.
I don't see where he fits on this current squad.
God.
And he's part of the old past and the losing past, and I'd just rather leave that behind. If he wants to come back, if he wants to come back and sign and then retire just to retire a Magic,
that's kind of what
fine.
he was talking about.
If that's all
what
he
he's
wants,
talking
then
about.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Oh, all right.
It's not coming back with this iteration of the Magic. We wouldn't have the space for him on the salary cap, and nor would we want it. I mean,
okay, good. Well, I think we're on the same page.
No,
here.
we're on the same page here.
Right.
I don't want him back for whatever it's going to cost, like $20 million plus a year. 20 to 30 million. I don't know what he's making on his current contract, but it's not. It wouldn't behoove this team. Although we could use the things that he brings, some shooting and a good backup big.
Well, he's got to take a huge discount if he thinks he's going to come sit on our bench.
That's why I'm saying it's not happening in in the next 5 years. But it's going to be that kind of
if he
in
can
the
get
twilight of his career.
Yeah.
His last couple of years, maybe last year.
Okay.
Sign with us right off into the sunset.
Yeah, lay on the bench, do some Robin Lopez shit, chop it up with stuff. I'm down.
Absolutely.
Come on back.
Okay.
We're
on the same page.
It's got to be for way less and not right now.
No, we don't have. We'll talk about it a little bit more in the trade cage, but we're not in the position to be bringing a guy like Vooch who's about to get. This is the end of his contract. Gonna want a new contract. We're not in a position.
Yeah,
for
he's
that
still
right
a capable scorer,
Right.
and a big.
Yeah.
So someone's going to pay him.
Yeah.
and it's just not going to be us. So
Absolutely.
all right.
Okay, we're on the. We're on the
Cool.
same
I didn't
page.
think we were. I thought it was. I felt like it was a hot take because I felt like the mere mention of it, like people seem to get angry. But I'm like, all right, I just don't.
Yeah, I think he's on the last year of a 4-year, $100 million. So he's making $25 million. He's set to make 22 in the last year on his current contract. So I don't want to bark up that tree right now.
No, I don't either. And I'll try to do what he does for less, though. I'll take half. What do you say, Bulls?
Peach, always the humanitarian. Thank you so much. All right, next, this one is from our boy Mofongazo, who often checks in our lives, and we haven't done one of those in a minute because of the crazy schedule. Hopefully, we'll get on one of those soon. But Mofongazo has a nice image here with rookies with 600-plus points, 200-plus rebounds, 120-plus assists in those first 31 games since the ABA-NBA merger. It's our boy Paolo Banchero in with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. That's elite company. I mean, those two guys lit the league on fire when they came into the league, and Paolo is as well. I think the league is kind of sleeping and not appreciating really what Paolo's doing at the age of 20. There are a lot of statistics that are getting thrown around, but this should be like front page every time this guy is going out there. He is doing some unbelievable things, and not only that, just his demeanor about it. It doesn't look the moment has never looked too big for him.
It's efficient.
some nights.
Well, I feel like he's
Yeah.
good for 20 a game. You know what I
Right.
mean? He's not like giving you any 45-point performances.
You can
that
put
would make our current media because they're all like, they want big time sexy plays.
That's true. That's
you know,
true.
but he's just efficient. And that's
Yeah,
why I
he's
think
not,
it gets swept
you
under
keep,
the rug.
You keep using that word efficient. There are some
Because he
nights
is.
when he's not. No, he's not always efficient.
I mean, I don't mean efficiency
You
like
mean
his shooting. I mean,
consistent.
consistently,
Yeah.
and he's
you can
doing it.
pencil his number. You can pencil 20 points in the box score for him before the game starts.
Sure.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Now, there's still room to grow, which is crazy in terms of the effective field goal percentage, his efficiency. You can tell he's going to get better shooting from three. He's had some nights where he's really spot on with that, and some nights where he's horribly off. The playmaking, understanding where his teammates are going to be. I think we're going to see more even passing from Paulo. It's just what is impressive to me too is how much he gets on the boards. Like it's not irregular, unusual for him to be either leading the team in rebounds or just behind Wendell.
Right.
And I didn't know he was going to be that dominant on the boards when he wants to be. And that's something that, along with the scoring, is just making for a complete player because that's really what this statistic is about. Points, rebounds, and assists.
Yeah.
Doing it all. Not just a one-sided player. There's a lot that's made. I mean, Jalen Green was everyone's all over his nuts from last year. May still be a good player. That guy's just a scorer.
Yep.
Like he could be a quote unquote star, but it's going to be a star because he's averaging 30.
Right.
Not because he's also assisting and rebounding. This guy is the all-around player, the all-around superstar. We have hit gold with Paulo, and I couldn't be happier with the way the future looks with this guy and our boy Franz.
Yeah, I think what's maybe lost to some of the younger viewers, yourself maybe included.
Mm-hmm.
I see these little comparison things a lot where, oh, this guy is this and this and this. Listen, this is Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. Not only did they put basketball on the goddamn map.
That's
like
true.
Their rivalry brought basketball to the forefront in college. And then boom, they hit the NBA with two really good teams. Man, these guys were so dominant. These two are top 5 NBA players of all time for me. Like these guys were running the league when I started watching it and was like, wow, this is something. Holy crap, 80s basketball is fantastic.
Showtime Lakers.
So for Paulo to be in the conversation only with those two gentlemen, I don't think anyone realizes how big that is. But the fact that he'll probably continue to do that over the next 31 games, like we said, that's what's impressive. Is he just kind of doing it? And if people don't want to give him the media attention right now, that's fine. That's part of the growing too. It will come as our team rises. So let them sleep. They'll be well rested to watch Paulo dominate later.
Okay, the next is from our boy Jeff Weltgod. Weltgod writing with the post just says Markelle Fultz. That's what it says, and we have a little image here of Markelle with the Mickey Mouse ears on and the hand. The Orlando Magic this season, at the time of this post, without Markelle Fultz, you remember this, ladies and gentlemen? Do you remember this? 5-16. Mm-hmm. That was the episode where we're like, what's Coach Mosley doing?
Right. What's happening?
What's going on? We should be better than this. We got to be winning with the guys on the floor. With Markelle Fultz, ladies and gentlemen, 11-10.
Right. Now, just one game better than 500, but much more like where we thought we could be.
Right. A 500 team in the East is in the playoffs.
This graphic's really not helping my mention about how we wanted to be something more than just a place that has Mickey Mouse, but stay with us.
Yeah, I did kind of feel bad when they had this photo shoot, like with the guys. I'm like, they really made them wear the ears with the.
Well, they're paying for the associate sponsorship there, so you get to do stuff like this.
And Markelle, he's got good spirits about it.
We
Good
may
sense of
have to
humor.
pay Disney just to be the Magic. They may have registered Magic Kingdom before. They may have that.
Oh,
right?
shit.
We may have had to go through them.
Maybe we're just trying to play nice so they don't come at us in the core of law. Hey,
It's all good.
We put the hand on. We put the
It's all
ears
good,
on.
man. Disney, yeah, cool. We love it. We love it. We love everything. We love everything. Let's go. Yeah, we send everybody over to the games.
In preparation to talk about this, I was jumping on Basketball Reference, jumping on Cleaning the Glass, and just trying to look at the numbers because I like to see what the numbers say. And the numbers on Basketball Reference, they don't really pop out at you. It's nothing crazy. 12.8 points a game
don't pop.
in the last 11. You know, he's got, let's see, 6.4 assists. That number has been slowly ticking up. 4.8 rebounds. Shooting from three, 20% in the last 11 games. You know, it's like those numbers don't pop. On cleaning the glass, one that does look very sexy is the assist percentage, the percentage of teammates made shots that the player assists on. 31% of teammates made shots come from Markelle Fultz assists. That's top 3% in the league. That's the only number that I can really find.
Right. The fact that you had to dig that far for the numbers tells you that those numbers don't mean as much as his actual just demeanor.
Yeah.
The confidence they have in him as a ball handler.
Right.
Honestly, bringing the ball up court was a struggle for us when he wasn't there. We had to figure out, can we do it with Franz this possession, Paulo that possession? All right, now we got Cole doing it.
Yeah.
Like, he's just brought that solidified, I'm the starting point guard of this team. I got the ball. I'm going to make decisions. And it is hard to put a statistical category on that, even though you dug for a deep one and found one.
I found one.
But like, it's really not about that. Sometimes it's not about the stats that you see on the back of a guy's card. It's what they bring to the squad and the team. And you can see by that win-loss record, it's positive.
And even, I know there's always so much made about Markelle Fultz not going to be able to shoot three-pointers, and that's never going to be a part of his game. Although this year he is shooting above about 32%ish. Like he's making some of them 35% at home. Like that's respectable.
I'm good with it.
It's not really about that. The way that he plays, the cachet, and the change of speeds. He throws defenses into fits the way that he's able to get into the paint and to the rim. I mean, he's finding open guys. He's learning now more where people are going to be, and I was a little down on him coming back. I think my expectations were set too high out the gate. There was a little adjustment period. Now they're hitting the ground running, and I am starting to see that Markelle Fultz that I expected to see, where he can get 20 any night. His assists are going to keep ticking up. I'm expecting him to end the season at 7 to 8 at least, and the numbers will start to reflect what we're seeing on the court, which is how he's facilitating this offense and just making everyone else's life easier. It's beautiful to watch.
It is, and you didn't say anything about it, so let me just go ahead and give him a little bit of props on D. I love the tenacity that he has on D, trying to get in there, be active with steals. And one of the things I like about him is that you see this a lot with players where like, oh, I got blocked on this one end, or I just had a turnover. And they go back and then they get a foul on the other end, frustrated. They're trying to get it back. Whenever Kel does that, it works. It seems like he kind of ends up balancing where you're like, oh, that's a bad shot, Kel. And then he makes a steal on the other end and gets a free layup.
Yeah, gets the rebound and out of nowhere.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like,
just when I counted you out, you went and did something like this.
But that's what, like, a team with a lot of young players is usually going to have those moments of frustration that build where, turnover, go down the other end, bad foul. Yeah, you saw it a lot last year. And it kind of snowballs, and it's how those leads get out of control, right? But Markelle finds a way to stabilize a lot of those times when things could get off the rails. And that's what this squad has needed.
Couldn't have said it better. The next one, maybe many of you noticed what Lisa Wendell's glasses noticed in the recent game. She says, I'm a straight female, but I am finding it hard to focus on Steele and Turner when the camera is on them during this Orlando Magic versus Nuggets game.
And it was on them a bit because there was a challenge right as they were doing the Is It Anything? And I'm pretty sure he got a buzzer. I don't even remember what it was now because this was happening. But to be fair, this shot is not doing those justice, if I may. You guys watched the game. You saw it. I'm just saying. It's hard to ignore.
Milky, mommy.
It was hard to ignore. And it felt like the camera guys were like, let's make sure we get David in just a little bit more of this. So they know what they're doing over there.
Lisa is a great follow. She's a hardcore Magic fan also. And it was tough to watch this one, Lisa, with the lady. Luckily, my lady's very cool then. We were all joking around, but it was a lot.
I think she made a comment first when we watched. I saw it, but I was like, I'm not going to say anything, but look at him.
Yeah, then
she said something that I was like,
tits.
I wasn't going to say anything, but look.
And
Props to that guy.
That's the type
he got
of
some good seats. And he's doing it right.
yeah. That's what you come here for, Court Cousins, ladies and gentlemen. That hard hitting basketball content.
Well, with some fun in there. Hey, you guys watched the game. You saw that, right? Like, there's no way you didn't see that. If you didn't watch the game, fine. If you're watching a wrap up,
right,
you didn't see that in there.
Yeah,
if you watched the game, you saw that. There's always
and if you're picking one to go back and watch, maybe that one. It was a good game.
Was.
All right, some more light-carded content, some hashtag Magic Together content, Peach.
Hey, more just people in love at a basketball game. They're just bringing dates and having a good time.
That's what it's all about. That's where we come together. So I saw this from Tim Heaton. He wrote, I've spent days emailing with Orlando Magic trying to get on the Kiss Cam tomorrow against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I want to propose to my girlfriend. Sounds like it's not going to happen. Someone help me out. I need this. We like this. I retweeted this. A lot of people did.
Oh, the Orlando Magic bat version of the bat signal went up.
Yeah.
And Magic Together responded.
That would be Stuff, right? Would that be Stuff?
I'm imagining it as either Stuff's face or maybe just the ball.
Yeah.
Either way.
Okay. I'm with it.
The ball would look cooler in the sky, maybe.
Yeah. I'm with it. And so, because the bat signal went up and because everyone responded, Tim was able to get in touch with someone at the Magic, and he did in fact propose.
Yes.
And can confirm she said yes.
Yes. Congratulations, Tim.
Congratulations, my man.
And
way
whatever your lady's name is, she's not mentioned.
This looks like a lovely couple.
Yeah. I mean, find you a girl that is cool with you proposing to her at a Magic game.
Dude.
I mean,
he hit the lottery.
It's not even like on my list of things I'd be looking for because I feel like it doesn't exist. Because we live in New England. To be fair.
She's a rare one, Tim.
Yeah.
You found a keeper. That's for damn sure.
Hang in there, my guy.
Yeah, that is fantastic, man. I'm happy for you.
Best of luck to the happy couple.
All right, now back to some basketball.
Okay.
The Magic community, we've been abuzz with this news that Paulo Battero is relaying here. He says, legend has it, a giant who has not been seen for 892 days played basketball yesterday, and he has an image of some long unseen giants. There's the what's that one called? Not
Bigfoot?
Bigfoot, thank you.
Sasquatch?
The Loch Ness Monster, a UFO, and then Jonathan Isaac dunking in a Lakeland Magic jersey.
I mean, that last one is the one I'm least familiar with, to be honest. Very familiar with the other three from various movies, and I've seen these pictures and photos before, but that last one, I'm sus on that.
Are you sure? Okay, well, maybe Welt God, he summed up what I was feeling on this day. The wife asked, "What time are we going to dinner?" Me, we aren't. Wife, why not? Me, unforeseen change of plans. Wife, wow. What is more important than your wife of 15 years? Me, with all due respect, after 15 years of injury, Jonathan Isaac plays basketball tonight.
In dog years.
In dog years, yes. Not literally.
That's a fact, actually.
Yeah. and this was it, man. You might have been like me when Jonathan Isaac was playing this game. I even forget who the opponent was. That I was tuned in. Hopefully, some of you, I'm sure, went. If you live in the area, I would have been there with you.
It was
if we were close by. Oh, that's right. It was the Westchester Knicks. What a tease! Oh my God, if that would have been around here, but of course he wouldn't have been coming back from rehab on the road. But it was good to see Jonathan Isaac. He's now played 2 games, I believe, with the Lakeland Magic.
Yep.
Don't know if there's going to be any more stints involved. I think the first game he had like 15 points in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not about the numbers. It's just more about seeing what he's giving you on the floor. And it looked good, Peach. It looked really good. We had him active on defense. I think the first possession that he was in for, he was harassing his opponent and caused a 24-second shot clock violation because of his defense. And then, man, saw like a couple. He went to this turnaround jumper near the baseline. It was pretty and it looked good. You know, so those are very heartening signs. He had confidence. He was looking for contact. He wasn't shying away from it. He got to the line a couple times. Love to see it. He did miss a dunk that would have brought the house down in the second half. But that's the thing that you did see. There's still some sea legs under him. He's got to get his playing breath back.
Sure.
He was definitely a little gassed there at the end. And that's why he's doing these stints. But just to see Jonathan Isaac moving around, nothing on the knee, looking nimble, didn't look like he had any trepidation about any types of moves. Although, please stay away from the Euro step. Please stay away from the Euro step if possible.
He's not European, right? So he's
No,
not really allowed to do it.
Yeah, but that's how he injured us originally. So
Yeah.
all us Magic fans are traumatized. I don't mean that seriously. I think he will be able to have all of his offensive and defensive retinue soon once he gets it back. And we're filming this on Thursday. Do you think we could see him tomorrow night? Yeah, he's just not going to speculate. But
I told you I'm done speculating
Yeah.
when this guy's coming back.
that is a date that many people have circled. It could happen, and I will be
on the plus side,
interested
it's
to see.
nice to hear you talking about him again because he's not
Yeah.
injured anymore.
Right.
You have your rule about
I
not
can.
talking about injured players,
And now
so
I can talk about him.
You can't talk
And I
about
see
him.
you're
He's
wearing his jersey there.
No, this is a Tracy McGrady. You should get rid of the one still. I still stand by that. So the thing is about the G League is that RJ Hampton goes down there and drops 30.
I know this.
So I understand he's still trying to get back to it, but I need him to put up some of those kind of games. And he had a lot of dunks to get those 15 points. Those are high percentage shots. He did have that like one fade I saw, but I wasn't like overly impressed by anything that wasn't defense in that
Didn't
game.
make any threes, to your point.
But, that's fine. He's just getting back to it. If he plays more games there to feel like he needs to get back to it, that's fine. People always say guys are blowing up and all this stuff. And it's like, well, aren't you? He's working out all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you not ready? Like, how could you not be ready after this many days? Like you should at least be ready. So, but hopefully he does have everything in his bag that he had before. He might as well try everything.
Yeah.
Because at this point, if he tries to do something and it's hurting him or causes him pain or injures him, then he just can't play basketball anymore. Like, you just need to give it. You just need to go.
I mean, he's saying he's feeling good. I'm hoping it's looking like all signs go. We've got Jonathan Isaac coming back, feeling 100%. How much will he move the needle on our squad? I don't know. He's going to be coming off the bench. I definitely know he's going to impact the defense day one.
Yeah.
But the problem on the bench hasn't necessarily been the defense. We're just not scoring any damn points.
I'll say this. He's not going to hurt the team.
No, definitely not.
And him not playing and all the question and shit like that about it has been.
Yeah.
So at least that's
true.
over.
That's true.
So I'm ready.
But the thing we do need to slow down, folks, with is the conversations about him being in the starting lineup and how this changes the starting lineup. That's, as much as I would love to see, I don't know, that's on the next one.
Okay.
I can't get to that yet. As much as I would like to see that, because that would mean we're seeing some amazing things out of J.I.
Yeah.
That's not this year.
No, probably not.
That's a next year speculation when we get there.
Unless we have some injuries or something.
Fuck, God.
I mean, it's a possibility.
God.
Look, there's wood here. I'll knock on it, everybody.
Okay. All right, he's knocking. We're
Just
good.
saying, like,
we're good.
it's a possibility.
We're good. All right, something else great besides those milky mommy
Oh, wow.
from the Denver game was this, Peach, and I'll let you go with this one because this one speaks close to your heart.
All right. So, you probably saw this, I believe it was at the end of the half. Long pass from Jalen Suggs to Franz for a possible buzzer beater that would have been pretty exceptional. Your boy, Kobe Price, writes, is someone from the Denver Broncos at the Magic Nuggets game? Asking because they might ask Jalen Suggs to start for them next season after that full court pass he made to Franz Wagner. As a representative of the Denver Bronco fan community, I can say that I would be for a trade that has Jalen Suggs to the Denver Broncos for Russell Wilson to the Orlando Magic. Russell Wilson is a very God-fearing man. We have Isaac coming back to the team. They can be boys. They can hang out. I think this could behoove both squads.